Hi, I'm Taylor Herbert, the local extension educator for crops in Wright, McLeod, and Meeker counties. I'm new to this position, but I've actually been in extension for a little while now. I started in 2020 working on nutrient management, primarily nitrate leaching and nitrogen management in St. Cloud. So I was in a regional office and I covered a larger portion of the state. But I was really looking for something that was a little bit more local, a little bit more hands-on, and getting to work more with some pest management and some weed management. As far as my background, I was in 4-H as a kid, and I actually grew up in Vermont, so I'm not a native Minnesotan. But I did 4-H, and I showed dairy cows, and that was really kind of my introduction to extension and my introduction to agriculture. And I grew up in a small dairy farming community there. So when I went through school, I went for biochemistry, and I thought I wanted to be a pharmacist, but I had a great opportunity to be an intern at a co-op where I was able to do a lot of weed scouting, pest scouting, nitrogen management as well there, and just absolutely loved it and decided that that was where I wanted to go with my career. So then I decided to go and get my master's because I didn't have a lot of the plant science background with my previous schooling. So I ended up going to UC Davis in California, and I studied corn there specifically with nitrogen and irrigation. So there they have some drip irrigation where I was able to really finely control how much water and how much nitrogen plants were getting. And then I used proximal sensing devices, so some handheld green seekers, as well as some drone generated aerial imagery to estimate different kinds of crop stress indicators for nitrogen stress and water stress. So in this role as a local extension educator for crops, I'm going to be mainly focusing on, the main concerns for crops. So including weed management, pest management, what is new and what's the most recent research that's coming out of the University of Minnesota, and presenting that to the public and making sure that it's available in the 3 counties to the folks that need it. And then also focusing on different kinds of programs. So partnering with some of our other stakeholders in the area to put on field days and different kinds of meetings related to crops. So one that's that I'm going to be focusing on a little bit is soil and soil management. That's something that I'm really passionate about. And so putting on some field days, showing people how they can do their own soil assessments and what they can do to help improve different soil structure and different functions of the soil that are really important to have profitable crops. And then the other things that I'll be helping out with, of course, is during the winter. We have a lot of grower meetings. We have some of the updates for ag professionals. So again, bringing some of those professionals that are our state specialists in their respective fields and bringing those folks out to the counties.